gentlemen, first leg
winning the
Rob to
European
throw
Championships
first.
really
Game on.
gave him so much more confidence. And it wasn't the fact that he was playing particularly badly, it's just that when you get in a tight match towards the end, when your confidence is a little bit lower, you end up on the losing side. But when your confidence is high, you get through those tight matches.
Michael van Gerwen was the man beaten in that European Championship final, and maybe for him, 3 big matches on one day on that occasion just proved a little bit too much. Nathan Aspinall, incidentally, was one of the players who averaged over a ton yesterday in beating Jermaine Watimena, and 54% on his doubles, 6 out of 11.
Yes, he looked very good yesterday. Certainly had his, as we know, his career highlight on this stage in the UK Open a few years ago.
Could produce some big numbers this match. It wouldn't be a surprise. They might bring out the best of each other.
Certainly a terrific start from Aspinall.
1 run of 40.
9 darts down to 128. And looking at a very real possibility of a break in the opening leg.
60. Nathan will require 128.
Treble 24.
He's not. Well, he's going to go for the ball anyway.
50.
Didn't start
Rob
the sequence.
require 160.
Rob Cross 160. Needed the treble 20s. He's got one of them.
100.
That'll do.
Well, 78's not a gimme.
78.
Still got to keep your focus.
Game
Oh, he's
shot on
taken
the
it.
first leg.
There's the break he wanted.
Nathan Aspinall. Second leg, Nathan to throw first.
Nice little 15
Game on.
darter against the throw.
And immediately the advantage that Rob Cross had in winning the
100.
bull-up is surrendered. Aspinall getting the ideal start.
Yes, if you're throwing first and you lose that first leg, you're on the back foot from the world
1
goal.
run of 40.
Yes, it's very early in the encounter. But as we saw in that last one, it can all change very, very quickly
40.
and be over before you know it.
The Russ Bray Appreciation Society.
I didn't know they had uniforms. We'll have to get Russ one of them.
I didn't know Russ was Mexican.
96.
It's a bit chilly up there.
Dear me.
I'll get my coat.
42.
Looking for at least 5 19s here if he can. Back up for the last one. Would have left the finish. Still in command of the leg, but a big score can change that very quickly.
1 run of 40.
Well, that's got him back into it.
Great second one.
1
Not
run
a bad
of
third.
15.
Especially after hitting single one with the first dart, leaves himself a good chance here to take this leg on against the darts and get back to level.
1
last
run
dart.
of 26.
That certainly
I'll
puts
be
the pressure on that
92.
92. Treble 19 is looking at for double 16 now.
Game shot on the second
Beautifully
leg.
done.
Rob Cross.
Rob knew that was a big one.
Third leg, Rob to throw first. Game on.
Well, 4 months ago, he wouldn't hit that. Shows you what confidence can do. He took that confidence as well from that European Championship win to the Players' Championships the following week, which I was at.
Up in Barnsley, wasn't it? He had a win up there.
He didn't just have a win, but even on the days he didn't actually get to the final or win it, he was still producing really good numbers along the day. We always know how tough those Players' Championship events are. But he seems to be pretty happy with his form at the moment, and why not?
100.
composed and methodical. He's been approaching this weekend in a very business-like manner as Rob Cross, keeping himself away from the rest of the players. He's staying outside the Butlins complex and keeping himself focused and wanting really to get a big result this weekend.
Oh, it was a good catch.
1 run on 39.
What a good switch.
Yeah, good thinking as well, because the single or the 25 would have left a 2-darter. That's why a lot of players use the 25 in the bull route.
Robbie requires
looking nicely placed now. Aspinall a long way back, 71. Double 16. As ever, just steps back, measures himself,
the third leg,
and makes it a second successive double checkout. 2 out of 2 now for Rob Cross, and getting his nose ahead.
58.
Yes, and 1-0 down, he's turned it around. Both players have hit the double at the first attempt.
I think Nathan's cold up there.
1 run on
trying to keep his hands warm. I know the feeling. I was finding it difficult to grip a pen yesterday. It was seriously chilly around this complex.
Yeah, very difficult in this massive tent. It really has got so much space in it. And when that wind arrived yesterday, it just seemed to hang around all night, didn't it?
One run on 40.
Aspinall needs to stop the mini rot. Oh, this is handy.
1 run on
ton 40.
Wonderful professional performance so far. 102 1/4. 100% on doubles.
1 run on
scoring.
30.
He's looking to re-energise himself.
1 run on 39.
His score has just dipped a little bit. But look at the doubles there. 4 out of 4 between them. Pure quality.
96.
And it's Rob Cross. 3-1 ahead, looking good at this moment in time. He's got to keep the focus,
93.
concentration, belief.
Again, words fail me.
$97.
Should be looking downstairs on the last dart here.
1 run on 37.
Beautiful cover shot.
1-3-2, the party piece finish.
Yeah, but if he gets ton 40 here or thereabouts,
Trouble 18 and leave tops.
1 run on 34.
Everything about Rob Cross's game in this match so far has been fantastic. He's kept Nathan Aspinall just at arm's length.
80.
well, he needed the single 20 there. Tops then for Rob Cross for 4-1.
Game shot in the 5th leg.
4 doubles
Rob
out of
Cross,
4, only
leg,
just,
Nathan
but it was there.
Oh, the target was hit. And Aspinall hasn't. He's certainly not at his best, that has to be said, but he's not playing badly.
He's not thrown as well as yesterday, has he?
Well, no, absolutely. I mean, the numbers tell us that. But Rob Cross is just in that zone.
81.
He's taking leg on leg on leg. He's not panicking. He lost the first leg against the darts.
57.
He only needs 2 more legs, Rob Cross. And Nathan Aspinall's body language is not the best. Looking for 4 on the trot. Rob Cross.
25.
Well, he's got 4 on the trot, hasn't he? Because Aspinall won the first, so takes this one. It'll be 5 on the trot.
Yeah, absolutely.
98.
producing the goods at the moment. He'll also know in the back of his mind he's playing a quality opponent, that if he lets anything slip here and lets Nathan back into the match, things can change very quickly. This will certainly help.
140. Nathan, you require 106.
106, 6 darts to get there. Oh dear, that's a loose one.
Very loose, yeah. 67. It's not a guarantee of 2 darts at a double, and he's going to be under pressure. And when you're 4-1 down,
37.
Those doubles just look a little bit smaller.
It's a must take. Double 16. Oh
51.
dear. Now, I think it would be just about curtains if Cross takes this. And he continues his perfection on the doubles. 5 out of 5.
Rob to throw first. Game on.
Well, you have to say it's been an outstanding performance from Rob Cross so far. There you go, 5 out of 5 on the doubles. Scoring very solid, yet to hit a maximum. No maximums 59. In this match so far.
This is the sort of style and form that Rob Cross was employing when he went all the way to World Championship success in 2018.
And not just that success, but the performances he produced all season were just off the scale.
100.
And he seems to be finding his A game. You just look at the difference there. That's a big disparity in averages. 101 against 92.
And especially when you think Aspinall took the first leg in 15 darts on Rob Cross's throw, and he wasn't on a finish. Well, wasn't on a double, should I say.
And then add to that 5 doubles out of 5.
He's going to take it one leg at a time. He knows that. He knows he's not in the best place at the moment. But as we saw, particularly say with Gary Anderson, he was 4-0 down. He just kept in the match, and when any opportunities came his way, he took them.
139.
An extraordinary turnaround if Nathan Aspinall could find it from here. But the great thing about darts, you never know.
Well, it can change quickly. You can't look too far ahead. You've got to take this leg first, move on to the next one. All of a sudden, you start scoring a little bit better. Your confidence rises. Your opponent's then on the back foot, and that's how quickly it can change, despite the scoreline.
13 dart leg there, and the break of throw.
100.
Ryan Joyce is beating Ryan Searle 5-1 on board 2. Expected Searle to 62. Be pushing him closer than that.
Yes, Aspinall just maybe needs to take this leg and then start getting that fire in his belly. Yeah, a little bit there, but because of the scoreline, he maybe feels he needs to get a little bit closer before he can start giving it the large.
60.
Needs a treble.
45.
So he didn't need that. But time, Cross well back.
One run of 40. One run of 40.
Another terrific scoring leg from Aspinall.
12 darts down to 36. Back-to-back 13 darters, maybe.
93.
So here we go for 5-3.
36. Game
That'll
shot
do
in the
nicely.
eighth leg. Nathan Aspinall.
And all of a sudden the scoreline 5-3 doesn't
Ninth
look as
leg,
bad.
rub to
You
front
know
first.
you're
Game
almost within touching distance. Rob Cross will be aware of that.
one run of 40.
Cross just needs to serve it out. Just one more leg needed.
16.
Unlucky there, that second out just dipped a little bit, couldn't get underneath it. Good start from Cross with the first 3. He's got
81.
Tells you exactly what he thought about that.
$42.
put a little something to get out of the match, and he's done exactly what we were trying to explain, really. Staying in the match, taking your chances, now getting the fire in his belly. He's now scoring heavily.
40.
Ryan Searle's not lying down on board too either. He's had a break back, and now Joyce leads him 5-3.
one run of 40.
I said earlier on, if Aspinall were to win this, it really would be an extraordinary transformation from being seemingly on his way out. Great darts. Cross's first maximum.
Yeah, what a time to get it as well. It really was. All the emphasis seemed to be on Nathan Aspinall making the comeback, maybe taking it to a last leg decider.